Let's play Etude in A minor. This is on page 90 of your textbook. The two hands are in A minor pentascale position when it starts. It's nice to warm up with the pentascale. If you remember from piano 1, I also call it the choir warm-up, where you go up and down the scale and then 1, 3, 5, 3, 1. So let's do that together. 1, 2, ready, start. One more time. Make sure your fingertips are supported and the fingers are nicely curved. Notice how I use my wrist for the chords. The left hand has Alberti bass accompaniment. If you remember from Looking Glass River, it's when you have the bottom and the top, middle to top, and you repeat that pattern. This was very popular in classical era. And left hand uses two chords in A section. We have the one chord, A minor, A, C, E, play with 5, 3, 1, and the E7, the 5, 7, which is G sharp, D, and E. And that's in measures 3 and 7. Let's just do left hand together for the A section. 1, 2, left hand only, go. Keep it nice and steady, thumbs are light. I'm kind of exaggerating the lifting of the fingers. And you can pause the video and repeat that as needed. Let's try putting the hands together. Even if it's a little slower tempo, I always recommend struggling to kind of play it together first and then really separating it out. So right hand has a scale going up and down. Notice a skip at the end of measure 2. Okay, and then let's try it together. 1 and 2 and ready, go. Lift for the phrase end. It's marked piano. In reality, I play left hand more as pianissimo, very soft, and right hand at mezzo piano, because you want to balance the melody versus the accompaniment. And the closer the hands are together on the keyboard, more exaggerated the difference should be. So right hand has to be even louder and left hand even softer. As they go further away from each other, the balancing doesn't become as much of an issue anymore, because they're in different registers, so they're not interfering as much. So the tempo is more like andante. Let's try slightly faster and moderato, medium fast. 1 and 2 and ready, go. A little accent and lift, rest. End of the A section. For the B section, we move the entire hand, both hands to the C major area. And left hand has C major. And this is actually the G sharp 7th chord is diminished for those of you who have more of a theory knowledge, and that's the chord that's going to lead us back to A minor in measure 13. So left hand has C major in the beginning and measure 9, and notice how I slide my hands in again, because the thumb is playing the black key, so you need to be closer to the to the fretboard, and then back out to A minor, and E7, which is the same thing as the A. So we labeled it as A prime at measure 13. Okay, so let's try the left hand only just for the B section. 1, 2, ready, start. Now slide in your hand a little bit. Now back out. There's a slight variation of the left hand pattern. Instead of bottom, top, middle, top, at measure 13, we have the reverse of that. Middle, top, bottom, top. So watch out for that. Okay, let's add the right hand. Right hand has sequencing going on. That's when you have same pattern repeated on different pitch. And in this case, even though it's descending, the composer wants you to build. So we're at piano starting on C, and mezzo piano starting on B, and measure 11, and at 13 we have mezzo forte starting on A, the loudest. So piano, mezzo piano, and mezzo forte. Let's try it together, measure 9, both hands. 1, 2, ready, start. Now move. Now a little louder. Okay, spend a few minutes to practice. And then we'll try the whole thing together. Let's start from the very beginning. Moderato, medium fast. 1, 2, ready, go. Oh, I made a mistake. Let's try that again. 1, 2, ready, start. Left hand 5. And the phrase 1. Phrase 2. Now shift. Move down, get louder. Now loudest. Repeat. Just the B section and A prime. Now shift. Move down again. And always lift your wrist nicely at the end of the piece.